Hi, and thanks for watching. Today I'm going to show you how to create a Dwight Shrute Fabric Portrait. Before we get into the meat of how this was created, there's two things that I'd like to talk about. One, the original artwork, that abstract Dwight image, was just found online. I've never been able to find its original creator, so I don't know if it was an AI image or if an artist actually created it, and I applaud them for doing it because it inspired me to make this. And the second thing is that I'm a huge fan of The Office. I loved the British version. In the American version, Jim and Pam had counterparts in their British version, and they were Tim and Dawn. So there was a segment in the British version where Tim was going to ask Dawn out. He finally built himself up, and right in the middle of his talking head interview, he just stands up. The camera kind of fumbles around a little bit. He shuts off his mic and then goes to talk to her. And that 30 seconds or so of just absolute silence was incredible. It was something about seeing that for the first time. It was just amazing. He comes back, he turns off his mic, he goes and talks to her. The camera kind of sees them through a window. They hug, he comes back. He turns on his mic, looks in the camera, and goes, "She said no." And that was just incredible. Anyways, so it was a really good show. I love the British one. And the American one, obviously, it inspired this. So Dwight Shrute is just an amazing character. So the first thing I did was I went and got fabric, and I opted not to get solid colors, but some fabric with patterning in it. I really enjoyed that look to it to make it, be more fabric-like. And the next thing that I did was I had printed out the abstract image in a black and white, and then laid over a transparency and traced it all the lines. I traced all the lines so that I can get a clear template to work from. I outlined that in blue tape that you see so that it would hold together and sort of have an edge because it was really thin. I also tried to hand sew this at first. At the time, I had been putting together a few quilts, so I thought I could sort of tuck under all the edges and stitch them all down, and that just became really difficult and daunting of a process. So the next thing I tried to do was I ended up with the iron-on adhesive. I used that and thread locker. The thread locker was necessary because after cutting the little pieces, they started to fray a little bit, and before you know it, you just kind of lose a few pieces. So I'd have to cut them, lay them on, and then thread lock them so that they wouldn't fray. And then I was able to go back in, cut little tabs of iron-on adhesive, and then glue it all down from there. The last thing that I did was I put it all together in a giant frame and then mounted it and then gave it as a gift. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you make your own. That would be kind of cool to see. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.